Hello guys, yeah, back at it again. In this video, I will show you guys on how to draw a trend line. Yeah. Now most times I love drawing my trend line on 30 minutes time frame. Though some people use higher time frame like 4 hours, 1 hour, and you can just draw a trend line on any time frame, any time frame. Now let me give you an example of a trend line. Now can you see this? Now this is a trend line here. A trend line, yeah. Now I just go. This is a perfect trend line here. This is a perfect trend line here. Can you see when the market was here, it came down here, it came to this side. Then if you draw this trend line here, you just wait for the market to get here again. Now you can put your buy limit here. You can just put your stop loss here at this point here. Then you go for it. Now using this here, this is your trend line here. Let's see your stop loss should be here. Now you're going for this now. You've gotten risk reward ratio of 1:3 here. You've gotten a good pips here. But there's something I want you guys to know about trend line. When there's a trend line, now can you guys see this is the first touching the line. This is the first candle touching the line here. It went down here. This is the second one, and this is the third one. Now there's a high probability when the trend line is becoming three or more, it might just wait for a breakout on the trend line. Now can you see it has touched this trend line like 3 times here. Now it has broken the trend line. Yeah, you can just look for sales. But I'm teaching you guys on how to draw a trend line. We've gotten one here. Let's look for a trend line here again. Okay, I think I've drawn some few things here. Let me just delete it. Now we are looking to draw a trend line again. Let's look for a perfect way to draw a trend line here. Can you guys see this? This is really coming down here. Are you guys seeing this? Can you see? Let me just expand the candle so you guys can see. Can you guys really see? Now this is the first touching here, then came down here. So it has been touching the trend line like 3 or more times. Obviously, when you get this trend line here, 3 times here, or the first one, second one here, if you just buy from this market here, let's say you enter a buy market from here, the stop loss is here. Now you targeting, let's just see how this market goes. Now can you see? We've gotten 1:8 reward ratio. I see that's a perfect trade. But I would say once your trade line has been touched 2 to 3 times, just wait for a breakout on the trend line. Now let's put another trend line here. Let's put another trend line. Okay. And there's one more thing I want you guys to know. Once you are drawing a trend line shows you if a market is going in a uptrend or in a downtrend. Can you guys see this market now is going in a uptrend? Can you guys see moving this way? It's going up in the uptrend, then it breaks the trend line here. Now I think I spotted something here earlier, but let me just draw trend line here. Okay, now you've gotten a trend line here also. Here is also a trend line. Let's just see how it is. Can you guys see? Mm, can you guys see this trend line now? Getting here, getting here, getting here. Now let's see if we can just spot another trend line. Mm-mm. Let's see if we can spot a good trend line. Let me just try this if it's going to show me a trend line. Let me just see the way it is here. Okay, now You guys should look this. You guys should look at this chart now. Can you see? Now here is another trend line here showing you is on the uptrend. Can you guys see? Showing you is on the uptrend. There's another trend line here showing you guys is on the uptrend. Can you see? Got in here, came down here, came down here, came down here, then broke the trend line to the downside. Can you see? Now the breakout is the breakout of a trend line. That will be in another video, but in this video, I'm just teaching you guys on how to draw a trend line. Now spotted the trend line there, and let me tell you guys how you can just use this trend line. Now, for the first time you see a trend line like this, once I see something like this, then I'll just draw a trend line. Let's just say it is here. Then what I'm looking up to is just to get your confirmation. And I'm longing this market here. Going on this market here, putting my stop loss here. Then let's see how far this market goes. Can you guys see? Making use of this trend line. Can you see? Now this is 1:7 here. Now let's make use of this one here. Okay. Now you've seen this the first time, seen this the second time, then you can just open at the second time here. Let's put a stop loss here. Now let's just target this. Let's see how far it goes. Now this is 1:6. Now let's make use of this trend line here. You've gotten the first trend line and the second trend line. I'm just telling you it is very good to follow your second. Now once it has you've seen this here, I think this your you can just open here. You just draw it like this is the first and second here. Then you just open here. Let's see how far the market goes. Okay. Now you've gotten 1:3. Can you see? No, this your stop loss is too much. Then you bring it here 1:5. Can you guys see? That's just how to draw a trend line. So please make sure you like my video, make sure you comment, then subscribe please. Yes, in my next video I can show you guys on how to trade on trend a trend line breakout, how to trade on breakout on my next video. So make sure you subscribe